Hello my beautiful lights, welcome back to the channel. So I asked the angels for a message today because I felt inclined to do so. You can see I need my hair doing. I've got my lightning streak going across my head. It's very white. Shows my actual age. So the angel cards that you got today, and I pulled some clarifiers with them to get some information. So you have Archangel Raphael, so they want you to work with this Archangel today. You are blessed to attract this angel card, for Archangel Raphael brings health, healing and abundance. He will help you develop your intuition and inner strength. Call on him if you need help in these areas now. And he also protects travellers during journeys and things like that. And it's a very fortunate card for travel and movement. If you're a healer or wish to be one, Archangel Raphael will direct a pure divine energy to you. He works on like a green ray. It's absolutely beautiful. He works on a green ray of healing and balance. So visualise yourself surrounded with a clear green light and invoke his guidance. I am happy, healthy and abundant is the affirmation that comes with that. Now I asked why you needed Archangel Raphael today, and I'm obviously going into healing in my job very soon. A bit chilly today, I'm wrapped up warm. So what it said to me here is there's been a situation that you feel trapped in, okay? And it's confinement, it's locked into your old ways of thinking and being. And it's almost like an imprisonment of you. Now the tower came in reverse, which tells me you are avoiding a tower moment, but mentally and emotionally you're taking yourself to a situation of the past frequency. Now we have the Knight of Swords, which talks about you're strong and energetic and you need to have the courage to move yourself forward and take that sword and remove places, things and situations to release yourself from that feeling of confinement, shall we say. And it's when you step back from everything and you have a different perspective. That's what they're saying, because you don't know your own strength until it's tested. The angels are there to help guide you. They're there to protect you. They're there to help you upon your path. All you need to do is invoke their energy in a beautiful way from your heart. Ask for healing. Ask for help from Raphael. Now, these cards come out for a reason. So whatever situation you're feeling trapped in, whatever you need to get courage for and movement forward, there is a situation in which you need to heal from in order to move yourself forward. So that sword comes out to release yourself. And you don't know your own strength till it's tested, right? That's your biggest growth cycle. And when you start seeing things from that perspective, you understand why a situation has happened. You're taking a lesson from this situation, and then that allows you to move forward and release yourself from the tower, because you've understood, you've sort of programmed it in your mind in a positive form, which then transmutes it and it enables you to move forward. You just need to have courage, and it's the courage that lies within, and it's what lies within your heart, of course. And then what came out was commitment. Angel wisdom reminds you that when you aim for a vision without doubt or deviation, it must succeed. And it's like you're doubting this situation. What are you doubting that won't succeed? Because if you're always thinking in the negative form, then it's going to take the vibration to that place. And this is so very important. When we return our energy, right, this is just an example. So a social media platform, which I won't mention because I'll get flagged again like the other day, and I get in trouble all the time, which is absolutely ridiculous. It will show you memories from so many years ago. Now, if those so many years ago, it was a negative form, you're energetically taking yourself back to that situation in time, because everything is energy, frequency and vibration. And when you continuously return your frequency to that negative information and that negative situation you were once in, you cannot break free, because you're returning your frequency. When you understand that it's part and parcel of your growth cycle, and you release yourself and think, well, I learned from that situation, I learned this, I learned self-respect for myself, I stood in my power, and it may have been awful, but you released yourself. Then you see the positives. Then your energy cannot return to that situation. So whatever this commitment is, your guidance is to persevere towards your vision. So you're working on something in a positive way. Do not let the negativity of the past frequencies impact your now. You are in the now vibration, and this is so very important, okay? Words and action direct to the outcome you require. So when you're journeying forth to, you're manifesting this amazing new, whatever it is you're wanting, right? You're manifesting, you're programming your mind, right, to sort your spirit so they're in alignment with self. You're controlling this, which helps control the vibrational frequency. Then you're directing that frequency accordingly. And what it's saying is stay in the now, stay in the positive. Make a commitment to you on this quest. Now I asked for some information with regards to that. And the information they gave me, if I can pick them up, bear with me my beautiful lights. More fingers and thumbs today, honestly. You have a new seed of hope because it came out with the Ace of Cups. Whether this is a commitment to a love relationship, it easily could be. That's absolutely beautiful. If this is a commitment to something, towards something you love, such as a job or an experience or movement of any kind, you know, you are moving forward. There is a new seed of hope here and they want you to make a commitment towards it. It's going to be victorious because you've got the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is victory. It's public victory even. You know, if you're working on something which opens your heart and you're on, say, a public platform, you're on the stage, anything like that, this is public victory. It's congratulations as such. If you take your vibration to a place where, you know, say you fell on stage once and all the time you're going over your head, I don't want to do that again. You are taking yourself to that vibration. Say, I understand, I won't make that mistake again, and you're moving forward. And that is transmutation, and that is the switch of energy. So then you have the King of Swords. It's seeing things from all perspectives, but it's being calm and logical. Now, the King of Swords is very good with business, very, very alert to the undercurrents. He's very in touch with his angel spirit guides. The King of Swords wears butterflies upon his crown because he's had a rebirth of frequency, so he has that connection to spirit. And they want you to connect in and sort of connect to spirit and your intuition and follow your heart frequency. And when we follow our heart frequency, we understand, and that connection in is very necessary. Your Nine of Cups is there. That's your happily ever after. That's your inner serenity. So when the Nine of Cups comes with making a commitment, make sure you commit to yourself. If that means 10 minutes meditation, absolutely do it, because it gives you the inner reflection time in order to move yourself forward. It's when you get your introspection and stuff like that, you get this clarity, and when you step away from a situation, your logical mind can switch in. Because when we overthink a situation, when there are thoughts up here that are trying to bombard us with their BS, right, you need to control that. And how you control that is to switch the brain off for 10 minutes and you go into meditation, or you go cook a meal. And I mean, I was descaling the bathroom when I did that read the other day. You should have seen the state of me, honestly. And I was in my place and I thought, right, I'm going to do that. I made a commitment to it. And I'm going to get that job done. And then all of a sudden, all this information came in and I was like, dude, seriously? I was like, I'm descaling the bathroom, but you know, when it goes, and I just have to come here and I have to tell you straight away. So yeah, the Nine of Cups is everything will turn out successfully for you, and it's the inner serenity. It's going to feed your heart in beautiful ways. So if you're worried about committing to something, if you're worried about opening your heart in a situation, don't be, because everything is going to be successful. The Six of Wands and the Nine of Cups, could it get any better? I think not, but it does. Wait for it. So introspection, just as we said, find a quiet space, right, to contemplate and look within, because this is when you get your clarification. This is when you get your information. Do a meditation, feel the frequency and turn this off, basically. When we turn this off in meditation, a guided meditation is perfect for that, because you're following the guidance of the meditation. When you're following the guidance of the meditation, you're focusing that energy on one thing, right? That's the directional frequency. You are focusing that on your healing, that situation in the moment. You are living in the moment, and that allows everything to calm down. When this calms down, we can serve from this, and that's what it's about. During times of introspection, you can become aware of your gifts, your inner reserve and your wisdom. It's a time for healing, and it's a time for that beautiful vibration to come alive. Still your mind, quieten your emotions, what we just said, switching this off. Ask your angel wings to unfold you and provide you with a safe haven in which to relax. And it's claiming time for yourself, and that's so very important through a situation, because if we're forever on the go, then we don't have that time to go within, we don't have that time for oneself, then we run dry, right? And you need that time. It's divine balance. If we do not live our life in divine balance, we come burnt out, we become an empty vessel. We cannot connect with spirit when we're empty. This is why this channel is done as and when I feel the vibration, because I work too, you know, like all of you, and if my cup runs dry, then I lose my connection, and that's the honest truth, you know. I'm like, why am I not hearing them? You need to step away, you need to live your life, because when you step away from a situation and have that time for you, then you can really tune in. Now, what came out with this is absolutely beautiful. I've got the Ten of Cups, the Chariot, the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Wands, which tells me with the Ten of Cups, this is your happily ever after coming into play, right? Everything you planned is going to be working out for you. You told you're going to be successful. You've got the Six of Wands. You've got the Nine of Cups. Everything is going to turn out beautifully. You just need to sort that mental mantle out and get in control of it by releasing old patterns and situations so they don't put you in that feeling trapped sort of notion. And that's why they're giving you the sword, because they're saying just charge in, have the courage, go for it, don't overthink this situation. You have the courage to do it. You've got this beautiful, you have success when you face difficulty. Obviously, it spoke about finding that inner strength. You don't know your own strength until it's tested. It's part of your biggest growth cycle. You realise you can journey through the storms. In fact, you have your own umbrella, right? And it's protecting you, and it's learning to trust the universe and your angels. And they told you to call in Raphael. Make sure you do, because he's a beautiful, beautiful angel. Oh, he's just absolutely gorgeous. If you could feel what I feel, it's sensational. My whole heart just basically goes like this. It's like opening, like that beautiful lotus flower, right? And when he's around, I see and I feel. So when I'm healing, I know exactly when he's coming in, and he'll touch my hand, he'll touch my face, and I feel it, and it's beautiful. His energy is abundant. It just fills you up. Honestly, I can't even describe it. It's the most wonderful feeling. I love my job. Take your time to think before you act. So it's just getting rid of that mental mantle, and challenges ahead, you can face them because you've got the inner strength, and you know that. So whatever life throws at you, you know, you're sort of creating this barrier around yourself. It's like a protectional frequency, but they want you to be open-hearted. You face challenges, because when we transmute challenges and we turn them into hurdles, I always see them in hurdles in here. So if there's an obstacle, I switch it to hurdles. When you then switch that to a hurdle and you learn to jump, when you learn to jump, you know you can go over 6 in a row, and therefore you've got triumph, right? And you think, oh, I can do it even faster next time. And it becomes that challenge, right? And it's the transmutation of that challenge which drives you forward. It gives you your best life, because you realise that when we're faced with challenges, if we utilise them and we grow skills from the situation, then and turn them into hurdles, for example, then it enables you to leap and leap and leap and leap. And when you do that through just your grit and your determination from within, then you start to feed that soul, and you think, oh my goodness, how did I get through that? How can I get over that? And then that becomes your new happy pill, shall we say that? Am I allowed to say that on YouTube? Probably not. But your self-satisfaction through a situation that you have then transmuted that frequency, and you've grown so strongly from something so negative, and you think, well, if I can get through that, I can pretty much get through anything. And when you do, the fear mantle drops. And that is the key, because when you do not sit in a place of fear, when you lead with your heart, they can't have control over you, because it's only when you're at a lower state that negativity clings on. And then someone like me comes along and removes all that, and then teaches you how to release it on your own, because we want self-growth. This is what it's all about. Yes, I'm a practitioner, but I teach people how to do it for themselves, not to the point where they're doing it on others. Obviously, you have to go through a long process to get there, but this is about teaching them, you know, what can they do? They can have a salt bath. How can they ground their frequency if they've been in a difficult situation? How can they see their alignment come back into alignment of self? And that is what I'm here for, because I want to give you the best possible experience within this three-dimensional living, right? So, you know, what it's saying is it's there. You're going to be successful. So whatever it is you're doing, keep doing it, my beautiful lights, because release and let that inner child out to play as well, because this is balance. It's about universal balance. Now, if we're in a situation where we've got to conform to a certain way, we have a serious job, for example, like at my class, I have an array of all different lights, you know, from solicitors, we've had doctors, nurses, people with really, really serious three-dimensional jobs where other lives are in their hands, okay? So they need to switch off. They need to release that frequency because it's all up here and they'll be overthinking a situation. So what I provide them with is that freedom. So every Wednesday night we play and I provide them with that freedom of self, to be free, to release the inner child. And actually when we get in touch with that inner child and our inner selves, we light up like a beautiful Christmas tree. And it's just that balance of life, because we need that balance, actually, we really, really do. Mind, body and spirit. I swear by it, I live by it, I teach all three. And it is a balanced life. And when you are balanced, everything around you becomes balanced. And when chaos enters your world, you deal with it better, you know? And it's sort of like you can have the biggest load thrown on you, but you deal with it. And it's the situation. We're not saying life is perfect. And I shared something yesterday on social media. It's not that nothing negative happens in my life. A lot of stuff happens. It's how you deal with it and how you can face that adversity through your strength. And when you've got your trinity of energy, shall we say, it gives you that time to contemplate, to introspect, because you've got higher trust. And when you have a higher trust leading you forward, your intuition, your angel spirit guides, it actually is such relief. It's a beautiful frequency. And I follow my intuition with everything. I'm intuition led in life and I open my hands to that because it's a wonderful place to be. And people are like, are you not nervous? I used to be. I used to be nervous about all of this other side of the scope. Honestly, all the 3D stuff, I used to be. But now I've got such a faith that I'm like, I release and surrender and it's so much easier. It is so much easier and I love it that way because the pressure's not all on my shoulders. You know, the universal energies are leading the way and they're the flashlight when it's a dark path, right? And they literally hold the light for you. And when somebody holds the light for you, situation or thing, it makes it easier. So that's your message from the angels, my beautiful, beautiful lights. I hope you've enjoyed it. Have the most beautiful, abundant day. Speak to Raphael, absolutely, he's beautiful. And there is more than one energy, so don't worry, I will be working with him today, but so can you. So until next time, my beautiful lights, from my heart to yours and the angels. Bye-bye for now.